And one of the things that might be noticed is that if you want something, there might also be part of you that doesn't want something. Or if you don't want something, there's part of you that wants it. Let's give the example of somebody who wants to lose weight. Part of them doesn't want the cake. Part of them wants the cake, but either side of it, they're holding in mind cake. And what's held in mind tends to manifest in one's reality. So there can often be some not wanting and some wanting, and overall imaging, imagining, scripting that happening either way. So, what's something you don't want? What's something that you'd rather not have? Something that's been coming to mind. Bugs, a particular person, traffic. There's various things that people say they don't want, yet they think about. What's something you don't want, but you've been thinking about regularly? And could you go behind the image of it, the thoughts about it? Going behind just means ignore it, ignore those, and acknowledge and allow any energy there. This energy, this feeling, is there more of it you could allow up, open up to? And could you release it? Would you release it? And it may seem more subtle, but on the other side of that, could you see how you're holding it in mind, how what you seem to not want has become a prayer, something imagined happening, and the subtle wanting of that? What's the thing you held in mind that you don't want that keeps cycling? And can you notice any wanting to create it? And it may be a stretch, and that's okay. Could you go behind the image of it, the thoughts about it, and feel that feeling? Maybe it's wanting, desire. Could you welcome that energy, just noticing it, whatever feeling is there. And could you surrender? Would you surrender this creation, this energy, this prayer? When could you surrender this energy and free yourself of thoughts of what you don't want, that you're wanting? And continuing with this, as weird as it may seem, could you just witness what happens for you? What's something that you do want? And some people say they don't want anything, though there's something. Could you allow yourself to want something in this moment? What's been stored in the unconscious that you desire? Could you allow it up? Nobody knows what you're holding in mind. It's okay. Without judging it or moralizing about it, could you go behind the imagery, the dialogue, and notice any feeling of wanting or whatever you're feeling? Any energy that's there, and could you embrace it just for now? And that energy that's desirous or whatever you're feeling, where are you feeling it? Your solar plexus, your head, but could be anywhere. Could you drop in to that energy? Notice it more wherever it's been carried. The thoughts are automatic. Could you ignore them and go deeper into that feeling storage compartment? Open it up, feel it, see what's there. And could you let go of what's stored, what seems to be there? Could you let it go? Would you let it go? When? And what is that thing you're wanting? And can you notice all of the stories that come up about how you don't have it? All the mind's explanations of how to get it, where it is, how it's not here now, or it seems that way. Could you notice the not wanting, the creation of distance from this thing, of separation, any not wanting what seemed like you wanted it? And could you go behind, ignore any of these thoughts, any of these pictures, and just notice any energy that's there for you? Perhaps even welcoming that energy. Could you make that feeling bigger? Focus on it more? And could you release? Would you be willing to release creating distance from what you want? Release this energy. When? And what do you not want in your experience that you still think about, that you still create in thought form, in prayer? I don't want to be sick. Don't want to get old. I don't want blank. And could you notice in the not wanting, you're thinking about it? And it's okay without making right or wrong of it. Could you go behind the thought creation? Could you ignore it and see the feeling? Feel the feeling that all those thoughts flow to, are magnetized by. That energy of not wanting, perhaps resistance or aversion. And whatever you're feeling, wherever you're feeling it, could you dive in? Could you go deeper, feel it more, just letting the thoughts and pictures be there or drift by without following them, and focusing on the feeling? Could you give it up, surrender it? Would you surrender the energy of these thought forms? Give it up. When could you let go, surrender, creating what you don't want? And what is something desired? It's okay to want things, nothing wrong with it. And you're going to want things. There'll be things that come up that you might like, might prefer, might choose. So, could you notice the energy of desire for something, a lusting, a longing for? And inherent with that energy come the thought forms of separation, distance, and space and time from what you would have. The desire is the creation of distance, separation. Could you notice the desire for something? Allow that feeling without judging it, without resisting it. Could you really welcome and allow whatever you're feeling just for now? All thoughts are resistance. Could you ignore the thoughts and allow the feeling? And could you feel that for another moment and could you let go of that energy of desire and the thought forms of separation? Would you let go of it if you could? How about now? How about later? When could you let go? And there's so much agreement with separation and defense against. Could you notice if you are on a channel of separation from what you want or defense against what you don't want, and allow that energy to move, to release? It takes what it takes. It's okay to be where you are, more aware of the power of your creation frequency.